Hello everybody, I am Vivid the Protogen, and this is the 2018 to 2022 Tardis interior, also generally known as the Jody Era 1, the Chibnall Era 1, that one. Gotta slightly decrease the audio. So I'm gonna start with the first one. These are in order. This is 11, 12, 13, Secret 13, and then we have a special one at the end. This one was the one that was the first. Well, that spoils the surprise, doesn't it? But generally, I'm gonna change this. So I have a special little mod where I think it's TARDIS Extra, TARDIS Extended, and it adds TARDIS mode, and I like it. It's a nice add-on, and it brings, oh my god, I'm losing it, more life in the TARDIS and stuff, but it can kind of be wonky at times, like when I'm trying to do stuff like this. So this is the 13 Doctors, Series 11 TARDIS interior. As you can tell, this one doesn't have that thing on top of it, and it has a few other fun little doodads in it, but I will first do a walk around of the TARDIS console like I generally tend to do. So front side, there's the blue stabilizers, and that's it. Going to the right, this panel has the engine release, which if enabled while you're in the vortex will sacrifice TARDIS health for Artron energy. The toggle screen toggles this weird thing here, but I never use that, so I'm turning that off. Or also, it should turn on... Oh no, that only turns on one of them. But there's another one here, which should turn on eventually. This is the throttle, which I will come back to, because they're actually... I'll just do this instead. So, when flight mode's on, these follow this. That was removed in the later series, because the motors there were really bad and broke consistently. So they just got rid of it. These are the coordinates, the programmable destination where you just type in coords and oh yeah, I'm there. Not the other cool kind. This is manual flight control, where you can fly it. But over here there's power, which I will admit I love, the streaks of light and stuff. They look nice. Beneath that there's the color control, so it can go red, purple, green, white, blue, and then the base one. And then to that side there's scanners, which is that one, and thought there's another one. I'm wrong. That's it. Turn that one off. Going over here, this is fast return protocol. Brings you to your last location. Then there's door switch. Open, shut. There's the isomorphic security system. This can be used in multiplayer. It effectively just only allows you to mess with your stuff. There's the handbrake. When this is on, it increases the, as you can tell, how much Artron energy you get, but it prevents you from taking off unless you have a time distortion, I think, and HADS. Or no, if you have time distortion, it doesn't work, but if you have HADS, you still take off with the timer or handbrake on. Nothing here. There's the redecoration wheel, which, changes your TARDIS interior, and if your TARDIS interior is severely damaged or your TARDIS is dead, if you have this on as well as self-repair, it will change it right when your TARDIS is done repairing, like in Matt Smith's debuting episode. Locking down stops your TARDIS from moving. HADS, like I said, is the Hostile Action Displacement System. It was most recently seen in Wild Blue Yonder, where if the TARDIS is under any threat, it just leaves, even if you're out of the TARDIS. Not really a good idea, I'd say, but whatever. Over here is the just normal destination select, where you can fly around and pick. And then to the right, you're back to the blue stabilizers, which I will leave on, and that's effectively all this TARDIS has to offer. think, because this also comes up. Not sure if it does, though, in this one. But anyway, that's Series 11. Now on to Series 12. There are a few minor differences you might be able to see, most notably being this, which I don't think moves, and these stairs, because these weren't in the last one for some reason, but I like them because they're a nice spot to sit and stuff. All the controls are literally the exact same. Nothing has changed. The colors are the same, everything's the same. Even if I go over here and flick flight mode, you can see these aren't moving, but this isn't moving, and it's just this. Getting out of 12, there's 13. 13 adds a few more things onto the 12 interior. Like, this is still here, that's still here, but there's also these, which you might be like, oh, well, I didn't know that did that. What happens if I flick all three? I actually haven't tested this one. I didn't know that these could do anything. They just make funky noises. Okay. I know that if I go in here... Oh. Does that turn on when I have all three? No, it doesn't. It's just always on. Funky. I like it. If I go in Virtual Console and toggle scanners... Thought that was supposed to be like a scanner. Might be slightly mistaken. But yeah, that's effectively it for this one. It just adds these things, which I do think are pretty cool. I don't think these ever get used though. But yeah, same idea, same colors. But then going in this one, this is the Fluxified one, which effectively means the Tardis doesn't really like you anymore. Like, I don't remember this one being here. And these doors do actually work as entrances or exits, depending on which one you have open. Like, if that one's open, that's the exit. If this one's open, this one's the entrance. Like, honestly, I find it really cool, but if you have multiple of them open, because you can, I think if you do the door switch, which I kind of forget the placement immediately, so I'm going over here. It opens, oh, okay, only those ones, but you can also open, you can also open another door, and it leads you into the other ones, it seems. But yeah, this is kind of cool. It's a nice little experimente. So that's that. But sadly, I was going to show you as a surprise before, you know, it disappeared. The this one is the Master's Tardis. Minor changes, I would say. It's blue. It still has these, but they're red, and well, these are still blue for some reason. This is red. This is different. I think. Oh no, you can't see it. There should be wires running down into it. This is the same. Pretty sure controls are the exact same. It's generally just like a recolor with some minor things. If you can hear it, the cloisters are continuously ringing in the background. And that's about it with this one. Like, I don't... This is how it is when it's flying. Honestly, really boring. This only kind of flashes, so... Oh wait, also... What I didn't notice is this outer strip brightens and decreases. I never even noticed that. So yeah. This is the... Actually, just one thing I want to just do, because I don't want to deal with this. In only a few TARDISes does it actually check that you're in it, so you could just do this. Bye. It's now somewhere else. Thank you for watching. This has been the 13th Doctor slash Chibnall slash 2018 and 2022 TARDIS. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please watch my other videos on the other TARDIS interiors that I've done. I've recorded like latest the 2005 one, and I hope you like this one and maybe those ones. If you do, please, I don't know, like it. Maybe leave a comment saying I hate you. Kidding. And maybe some other things. And thanks for watching, and goodbye.